There is going to come a time in everyone's life at one point where you're going to have to let go of someone or something that you love and is very dear to you, very, very much. It reminds me of a story, a very old story from the 1700s that talks about a boy who puts his hand into a jar of figs. Okay? He puts his hand in the jar of figs and he grabs so many that he can't pull his hand out. So as most young children do when they can't figure something out, he gets frustrated. And he's got tears pouring down his face in frustration because he can't get his hand out of this jar. Until a priest walks by. And the priest sees this young boy, tears streaming down his face. He sees his hand stuck in the jar. And he asks the boy, he says, "What are you doing? Why are you so upset?" And the young boy looks up at him and he says, "I can't get my hand out and I want these figs." So the priest suggests to him, try letting go of half of them. Try only grasping just half of the figs. So the boy lets go of a few, and what happens? Pulls his hand right out. And this is how we are. We get involved in relationships. We start coveting activities that we love to do, and we romanticize about people in our lives, about what they could be, what they should be, what they used to be. And the same thing with activities in our life, what they mean for us, what they're doing for us. I need this. And you're all walking around with your hands stuck in jars. And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes the universe will force you to cut off the finger in order to save the hand. Or maybe cut off the hand to save the entire arm. Hunters used to put cherries in jars when they were hunting monkeys because the monkey would put his hand in there and he wouldn't let go. And the jar had barbs where he couldn't get his hand out and he was caught. So, look at your life. And how many jars do you have your hands in? And how many tears of frustration are you crying? And how much anguish are you going through because you refuse to let go? Because you're holding on and you're romanticizing the idea that you need whatever you're gripping in that jar. And you don't need it. It's preventing you from being free. And your want and your need. A man will get less as a result of thinking that he needs more or that he's going to lose. Think about that. Thank you for listening. Like, share, subscribe. I love y'all.